question when it's like a protector character who's facing like certain opponents over and over again because there's that, and then there's also the question. There's also if the question is outright raised by the series or not, and also if the question should be raised. Like in Steven Universe,
Yeah,
should Steven kill people? Doesn't fucking matter because he's
yeah, it's a
never
kid
met
show.
someone that he couldn't redeem.
Yeah, and also it's a kids show,
Yeah, there's
like
also that, or
absolutely
like
like baby show. And like
yeah.
with Batman, I feel like all right with Batman and Superman, the whole no killing thing. I think they're right. I think they're just unfortunately in a comic book setting, which is convoluted. It goes on forever and ever. Every writer wants to write their own Joker story, so Joker's gonna get busted out of jail sooner or later.
No, I think that is another thing. Is like in some series, prisons are just reliable. Like in MHA, the top security prison has only ever had issues once, and that led to the biggest arc ever. Whereas like in DC, prisons seem like a timeout corner.
No, they never last. Never.
Because like yeah, everyone wants their favorite villain to come back. But because that eventually it's like, "Hey dog, why do you keep letting them?"
I know, like I have to imagine like if these settings like took it like seriously, they would just have like one member of the Justice League per like prison, like some like
Right,
really
right.
big strong superhero guy just like in charge of each prison and be like, all right, I'm on top of this if anyone gets out.
Yeah. Or maybe it's like, "Hey, can you do us a favor?" And it's like, "What? Can we like build a prison on like the moon?" I don't think they'll be, or I don't know,
The
even
thing
like
is, like I actually think Superman has one of those. He has this thing called like the Phantom Zone, which he'll put
I
like
know
supervillains
Phantom
in
Zone is.
when they're too much trouble. Like if it's like some like planet eating whatever the fuck, it's just like, all right, you're going in
Yeah.
here until I know what to do
Mhm.
with you.
Yeah. No, I would like not even that. It's just like, hey, Superman. I get that like it's your fortress of solitude, but like 20 miles away, can you put like a prison? I think they'd have a much harder time escaping if they lived there, and even if they did, it would probably take them a lot longer to get somewhere where they could damage us.
Yeah. Also, I think like that's actually kind of true because like I remember he keeps like a lot of like alien weird shit in there. So I think like he
Hmm.
does have like a part where it's like, all right, this is some weird planet alien, and I don't want to put in the Phantom Zone. I think I can redeem it or understand or whatever.
Hmm.
I'm gonna put it in a little like glass
You know,
cage.
I think it'd be hilarious if Batman called him up and he's like, "Hey, can I put Joker in your ice prison?" And he's like, "Isn't Joker literally just a guy, Batman?" And he's like, "Yeah, but can I?" And he's like,
Fair,
why? And he's like
fair.
none of the other prisons work. And Superman's like, I kind of like putting people who I think have like hope. And he's like, oh okay, can you put him in the Phantom Zone, please? And he's like, Batman, the Phantom Zone is for like threats to the galaxy. And he's like, but can you please?
No, like
I will pay
I
you.
loved that when I was reading Death of the Family, like Joker brought up, I think your no kill rule is bullshit. There's like no reason why you can't kill just me and stop the buck there. You have a will of steel. You can totally do that. You're not like you won't fall down the slippery slope just because some alternate dimension of you kind of did that. You're not that guy.
Mhm. I do like that critique of it's like simultaneously Batman is this awesome hero with a will of steel, but also killing one guy would completely crumble his moral system.
Like I liked how like that story handled where at the end it's like yeah it's not
No,
that
no,
like
no. I like the way you told me about it, but it's kind of just like I get why they chose to write that because, like, somewhere in their head they were mad at how another series didn't address it.
yeah like the thing is like I actually remember there was this like video like called like Batman Doesn't Kill which like actually tried to it was just mad at like the Zack Snyder movies for making him kill and then he's like
Uh-huh.
but like there's really no origin to his rule like it originally like Batman
He
originally
had
used
guns in
gun
the
yeah
original. I
like
know
he
that.
used guns but then like the new no kill sort of came from like censorship so it's like oh he can't use a gun anymore he has to be
Right.
like kind of a good guy now so no more guns he can't kill people and then like it wasn't until like later on that like that started becoming like a meaningful part of the character like the video said that they didn't say this was the old example they said this is the old example that they know of was just
Hmm.
death in the family where Joker like killed Robin with a crowbar and like even
Wonderful.
that comic like it left it unresolved they just had like an ambiguous explosion it's like oh did Joker die or not who knows guess that's the end of the story who knows would Batman have done it if he had the chance Who knows?
Odin, no. What are you doing?
I was actually recording that because I was just planning to test the mic.
Oh, good for you.